Hey, this is Dr. Q, and we know time is precious, but we also have to assess what we're teaching our students. We know that there's only a limited number of questions we can ask them throughout the school year, and how cool would it be for someone to write those assessments for you? And one of the services we provide districts is we write your assessment for you. So the very first thing we do is we interact with the teacher. We find out a couple of things. We find out what SEs, what learning standards do we want to cover on the assessment. The second piece, how many questions total do we want on the assessment? And in the case of a reading assessment, the teacher gets to pick the passage that she wants her students to read for the assessment, whether that's one passage or two passages or more, and so on. The next thing we do is we build the assessment for you. It's completely customized because, again, you chose the learning standards, you chose the passage, you chose the number of questions that you want on that particular assessment. So we build it, we send it back to you so that you can then look at it, proofread it, revise it. We take your feedback and we fix it. You have full veto power on that, on any question answer that you might want to, kick back to us and have us change that back. And I'll give you a really good example. Third graders, for example, I don't interact with third graders on a day-to-day basis. So I write a third grade assessment, I send it back to the third grade teacher. She is the one that determines whether those are going to be good questions or too hard or too easy for her third graders. And so we want that feedback, and then we come back and we fix the assessment. And then most importantly, we have an established timeline when we write these. We want you to have the assessment completely done about 5 school days prior to you giving the assessment to your students. Time is finite, assessments are finite, the number of questions that you can ask are finite, and this is what we can do. We can help save you time by creating the assessment for you. Hey, give us a call, and we would love to work with you. We would love to help you write your assessments for you. And then it saves you time, it helps us, it helps you. It's a win-win, and this is the one way that we help districts win the classroom.